Welcome to Douglas County Stadium. It's soccer season, and today brings us another exciting matchup, Regis Jesuit Raiders versus the Douglas County Huskies. Hudson, we're excited. We're ready to go. Tell me a little bit about what the Raiders are coming back from.
Well, the Raiders have been great, but they did have a 1-1 tie last game to Rock Canyon. They seemed really into the game. They were leading with about 3 minutes left, 1-0, and they allowed Rock Canyon to score a late goal. But other than that, Regis is 6-1-2 on the season. They're playing very well. They're led by a senior, Casey McCloskey, 10 goals, 3 assists. He's been great.
That's right. Yes, he has. Casey McCloskey leading this team, 10 goals and 3 assists. As you mentioned, he'll be key if the Raiders look to make a big postseason run this year. And you talk about the Jesuit Classic. The Raiders returning back from that. They defeated Gonzaga 4-0. They lost to Rockhurst 2-0. And this team, they've only got 1 loss in the season and 2 ties. A team with a lot more wins than losses, Hudson. And we're excited. They're taking on a Douglas County team tonight. The Raiders being ranked 12th in the RPI rankings, and Douglas County Huskies being ranked 24. So looking at Douglas County, what do you think of that team?
Well, they've been all right. 7-4 team on the season. They're led by excuse me if I pronounce this wrong. I may need
Maddox Tinjum, I think is the way to go.
Yeah, he has been great this year. He has 9 goals, 1 assist on the season. He leads this Douglas County team. He's been great so far this year, and it'd be great for them to see more of him in this game. Provide some offensive spark against the Raiders defense that is very good this year.
So you talk about this 7-4 team. They're coming off a 3-0 win over Legend, a 5-1 loss to Ponderosa, and most recently a 3-2 win over Thunder Ridge. So looking at a couple keys to the game for Douglas County, we're talking about a Douglas County team that's got to limit this Raiders speed. So you're talking about Brendan O'Toole, Casey McCloskey, to name a few guys. You really got to limit their speed, otherwise they will take advantage of those through balls and put the ball in the back of the net. So you got to limit those guys. For the Raiders, some of their keys to the game, we're talking get those speed going, we're talking get the shots going, and then most importantly, Hudson, you got to hold on to that lead. They weren't able to do that against Rock Canyon. They were up 1-0 going into going to the second half, gave up a goal and took it into overtime, ended up in a tie 1-1 as we talked about. But the Raiders got to hang on if they're winning this game.
Yeah, they were up 1-0 in that game. You really can't get cocky in a spot like that. Unfortunate for the Raiders there. They just couldn't buckle down on defense. But hopefully if they take the lead here today, you never know. Well, hopefully at least they can buckle down on defense and get some stops. That's one of our keys to the game. If you happen to take the lead, make sure to buckle down on defense.
That's right. You truly have to watch out for this Douglas County team. You got to keep your pedal to the metal, so to say. You can't let them back in this game. Hopefully once you get the lead, not if you get the lead. So looking at the rosters of these two teams, you see this Douglas County high school team. We'll talk about them, the home team, coached by Randy Freeman. They start off with goalie Connor Hill. He's been great all season long, the sophomore. You lead on to Alex Colby Coveni, the senior. Matt Haskin, a senior, number 2. Aldo Medina, I got to play with him for a couple years. He's a great player. Little guy, number 3, senior. Zaid Betawich, number 4, senior. Caden Sidiaquick, number 4, senior. As we mentioned, Rogan Tinjum, a twin with Maddox Tinjum. Those two are a tandem you got to watch out for. Both guys very well. Maddox Tinjum, 11 goals. Is that what we said? 9 goals on this season.
Yes, 9 goals on the season.
9 goals. So those are some guys to watch out for. Going back to this Raiders team, you're coached by Coach Rick Wolf. Your goalie is Trey Tomlin. You got Luke Galon heading this defense. He got a goal last game against Rock Canyon, a big one. Braden Murphy in the back. Brendan O'Toole up front. Casey McCloskey up front, 11 goals on the season. You got Alex Billings in the back, and Nick Dermer playing midfield. So a team, we talk about this. We didn't get the chance to mention it much. We talked about it a lot before the game, Hudson, but a lot of seniors dominating this game. For Raiders, you have 12 seniors, half of your team, 12 of your 24 players are seniors. And for Rock Canyon, 11 of their 19 players are seniors as well. So 58% of this Douglas County roster seniors. So a lot of older players on both these teams, and let's see if that plays into this game. A lot of not so much youth, as we want to say.
Yeah, a lot of veteran experience for both of these teams, and it's great for the Raiders. They have a great young core. They do have some great sophomores out there playing today that will lead the way for the future of this team. I can't say the same for this Douglas County team. I'm a little unsure on how their future is looking, but for the Raiders, they can feel pretty confident that even though they're going to lose some great seniors, 12 of them this year, that they have a great young core and they're ready for the future.
Well, we're so excited to have this one for you. Kick it off here in a few minutes as we introduce these rosters. We're going to take a quick break for you on the Raider Sports Network. Myself, Jake Stewart, along with Hudson Ridley, Patrick Carlson on producing, and Jack Fade on the camera. We'll be right back. Thank you.
13 is Joseph Susser.
We're back, excited to kick this one off. Regis Jesuit Raiders taking on the Douglas County Huskies. Excited to have this game for you tonight. A battle of two winning teams, two top 25 teams. Douglas County coming in at 24, the Raiders coming in at 12. So a big game tonight. The Raiders 6-1-2, Douglas County 7-4. Forward Maddox Tinjum, we talked about him, 9 goals and 1 assist. Watch out for him. He's number 17. For the Raiders, watch out for Casey McCloskey, 10 goals and 3 assists. He is number 10.
Yeah, you really got to lean on Maddox Tinjum here if you're this Douglas County team. They don't have a lot of good goal scorers. They have Blake Mandel, who's coming in with 5 goals on the season, but besides that, they don't have any players with above 3 goals. So look for them to lean on those 2 players here tonight.
So here we go, ready to kick this one off for you. Douglas County starting with it, passing it off wide. Raiders with some quick pressure early on. Working with it along the sidelines now. Stolen away by the Raiders. Looking for Brendan O'Toole. O'Toole steals it. Quick start for the Raiders. Here comes Brendan O'Toole. Taking it in the middle. He's got Nick Dermer on the left side.
Great start here for the Raiders. Definitely what you like to see, pushing the tempo and keeping the ball for themselves in this Douglas County half early on.
So a quick corner kick now for the Raiders. It's Casey McCloskey going to take this one. You bring all the guys into the box and hopefully get ahead on it. We saw one of these last game. Going for a goal. Look for Braden Murphy in the middle. Possibly even Luke Galan. Here we go. Here's the corner kick. Steered just wide.
It appeared that Douglas County got ahead on that, so it is going to be a Raiders throw.
It's Tanner Scarth now to throw it. Tanner Scarth has exceeded in this role all year long, throwing it into the box, giving his players a chance. Let's see if he can do it here. Scarth from the track. Long throw into the box. Ball sitting in the middle of the box, and it's cleared away. Nicely done by Douglas County.
Great throw there by Tanner Scarth. Very, very dangerous on these throw-ins. We saw a goal last game against Rock Canyon from Galan on one of those throw-ins from Scarth there.
Extremely dangerous. That's one thing that'll scare your goalie is a ball coming right at your face. You're going to have to make some type of save, and well done there by the Douglas County goalie to steer that ball away, Connor Hill. So another throw now for the Raiders. Back into the box. Opportunity shot. Score! Raiders goal! 1-0 early start for the Regis Jesuit Raiders, getting on top of the Huskies here. 1-0 Raiders.
Great early start there from the Raiders. As we mentioned, Tanner Scarth with those unbelievable throw-ins. I am not aware who tipped that right there, but it may not have been a tip. We saw a couple players stick their hands up, seeming to claim it. I'm not sure who it was, but that ball just appeared to roll right in the back of the net, possibly off the throw.
If it's Casey McCloskey, it's number 11, but nonetheless, what a throw from Tanner Scarth, leading to another goal there. We saw it last game to Luke Galan on the throw, and another one here to what I think was Casey McCloskey. It might have been Brendan O'Toole.
Yeah, possibly both players. Very, very dangerous on the offensive side of the ball.
And there's a quick steal there. It's Nick Dermer with it. Stolen back by Douglas County.
Yeah, not a good pass. All the momentum in your favor right there. You just got to find a way to get that to a teammate.
Douglas County now trying to regain a little bit of momentum. Slow start to this one for the Huskies. Big throw there by Trey Tomlin.
Yeah, way to get this offense moving by Tomlin.
We talked about it, a quick start for the Raiders. Now you have to shut down this Huskies offense with your defense.
Jack, pan it down a tiny bit just so we don't have as much of this guy in the background.
Raiders throw right here. Look for them to keep pushing the tempo here. They've had control early on. Hopefully they can keep control here. Just get some more shots on net. That's really, really important.
Pan it down a tiny bit. Pan it down a tiny bit. Like just a little bit. There you go.
So another throw here for the Raiders. It's a long one, once again. I don't think that ever went in there, Hudson, so it will go to the Huskies.
Yeah. Interesting throw there. The throws have been on fire all night, but on the short night we've had, of course, but there, not so much.
So sprinting down the field now is Douglas County for this throw, all the way down to about the 45-yard line. Douglas County throw, not nearly as far as the Raiders, but it will go in bounds. Now it's right back out of bounds for a Douglas County throw.
Look for them to try to gain some control here. That'd be very, very important.
Just a beautiful night for some soccer tonight, Hudson. Last week, as we were on our broadcast against Rock Canyon, we were freezing tonight. A little bit nicer weather, so we're excited about that out here in Castle Rock. Nice move there by the Douglas County player.
Yeah, you said it right. Brutal game. Last game, the Rock Canyon game covering that was just awful. But tonight, a fairly warm night outside, and here in the booth, even warmer.
County now clearing this ball out. Another Raiders throw. Trading throws right now, Hudson, on this Raiders team and the Huskies team. Not much going on right now. We'll see if he threw that a little bit too early. I think it will still be another Raiders throw. Yep, it will be. Raiders already getting a quick early goal. 1-0 leading this one. Plenty of time to go in this first half, though, for both teams. County now working with it.
They're going to call that against Douglas County. It's going to be a free kick here for the Raiders.
So a little bit of a slow start here for this Douglas County team, Hudson. Not the best effort on defense and turning the ball over at the beginning of this game, and a little bit sloppy. And there's a penalty, a foul, rather, on this Huskies team. So the Raiders now with a free kick, another opportunity. Here's Braden Murphy with the kick.
He's got a big leg. Look for some good service here.
Ball's played in. Great job by the keeper there. Connor Hill, the sophomore. Sky-high punt of about 70 yards. Headed away by the Raiders. Working with it now, though, is Douglas County. Nice move there. Still with it. Little through ball there. Raiders able to take it away. Now coming back the other way. Here's the Raiders with numbers. And a poor pass there.
And they're going to call that on the Raiders. It's going to be a free kick here. Let's see if Douglas County can get some momentum going. They haven't had a lot, of course, in this game so far. A very unideal start, especially going against a very, very talented Raiders team.
So a free kick now for Matt Haskin, one of the leaders and captains of this Douglas County team. Here's the kick. It's a good one. Driven in ball. Taken, though, by Trey Tomlin. Great save there. Raiders trying to go quick with it now. McCloskey working with it. Great move by Casey. Casey makes a great pass there. Here's an opportunity for the Raiders. One-on-one now.
Josh Dermer there. He just loses it.
Dermer could not hang on to it there, as you mentioned, Hudson. Had a great opportunity for the Raiders. Great passing, too, by Casey McCloskey.
Yeah, a little bit of inexperience could be playing part there. Josh Dermer, only a sophomore. He's getting some starts on varsity, though, this year.
So the Raiders regaining it there. There's the foul call.
Very aggressive game by far for both these teams so far in this game.
You love to see that. You want to have this aggressive mentality for the Raiders. You can't play timid against the team, especially with a lead, Hudson. You're up 1-0 now. Plenty of time in this game, though.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So here's the free kick for the Raiders. Driven into the box. Steered wide by the header. Casey McCloskey now. Pass it wide.
Yeah, and the tandem of McCloskey and O'Doul, so devastating.
Talk about devastating. Here's another throw for the Raiders, one that has hurt a lot of teams at the hands of Tanner Scarth. One of the best in the business. Trying to throw it back in the box here, give his team another opportunity.
He takes so much of a run up on that track. You could call him the track star of this team.
So here's Scarth now with a throw. The trackster. Into the box. Steered in front of the goal. Big save there. Connor Hill.
Yeah, Hill's been tested all night.
Great job by Alex Billings. Billings now, pass it off. Dermer now working with it. Nick Dermer, that is. He's got a brother on this team. Josh Dermer, great through ball there by Nick Dermer. Opportunity now for the Raiders. See if they can get a cross in. Working with it along the sidelines and lost by the Raiders. Back the other way comes Douglas County. Poor job by the Raiders controlling that ball.
Great defense there for Douglas County, and now they're pushing the pace. They have a throw-in in the Raiders' half. Let's see what they can do with it here.
County now with a throw. Trying to get some shots on goal. We haven't seen much tonight so far. This ball's into the box. Headed in front. Shot! Just wide of the goal there. What an opportunity for the Huskies.
Yeah, this Huskies offense, great job right there. They really need to get going. That would have been huge for this team.
That would have been a big spark of momentum there for the Huskies team. Unable to get to goal there, but a nice shot. They need plenty of those in this game to get back into it. Down 1 goal with the deficit. Tomlin now with a goal kick for the Raiders. Trey Tomlin nearly had a shutout last game. Only gave up 1 goal to Rock Canyon at the end. Ended up resulting in a tie. Great game, though, played by Trey Tomlin.
Yeah, and as we mentioned, that 1 goal came late, so a near shutout, just about a couple minutes too short right there.
Here comes Rock Canyon again. Easily taken, though, by Trey Tomlin. Tomlin, as you talked about, played out of his mind towards the end of the game last week. In overtime, before overtime, just phenomenal work by Trey Tomlin, making saves all over the field, putting his body on the line, keeping this team in the game for a tie.
And
the Raiders playing out of the back.
I don't know if you saw it there. Very good pass there from Josh Dermer. Just a little back heel right around the defender. Never even saw it coming on that double team.
Raiders doing a great job of possessing so far in this first half. Not as many turnovers or sloppy passes as we've seen from some games through this team. Working with it now is McCloskey. He's got a runner. It's Alex Billings. Billings makes the run. Billings now taking it wide. He's being pressured. Kicks it off the defender and a corner kick for the Raiders. Great job there by Alex Billings.
Yeah, great start here for the Raiders. That's what you love to see right there. Very dangerous on corners and set pieces here as this team.
So Casey McCloskey now getting his second crack at a corner kick for the Raiders. Trying to give his team a chance at a header into the goal. Here we go, McCloskey. Casey into the box. Shot. The header taken there. Nicely done by Connor Hill.
Yeah, some great job there in the box all night by Regis. Way to get those headers on goal.
Talk about a few headers. There's 3 by both teams. Nice touch there by McCloskey. Great touches there by the Raiders to keep the ball in. Working with it now. Dermer. Nick Dermer. Pass it off. O'Toole. Brennan O'Toole. O'Toole. Nice pass there. Billings. Here's a great pass to Dermer. Just a little bit too much on that one. Nick Dermer had a great chance there. Almost a one-on-one with the goalie. A little bit too much on that one.
Yeah, great chance for the Raiders. Love to see them just keeping it in this Douglas County half. They've been doing a great job of that all night. Hopefully he can continue here, get some shots on goal, get some pressure on this keeper. Hill, as you mentioned, only a sophomore. Let's see if they can test this inexperience from him.
So Connor Hill now with the goal kick. Douglas County making a nice pass there on the through ball. Headed away, though, by the Raiders and out of bounds. For another Huskies throw. Let's see if the Huskies can get their main goal scorer going. Maddox Tinjum, 9 goals already on the season. Steered away there by the Raiders.
Yeah, great header there by Tanner Scarth.
Alex Billings making a great defensive play, keeping the ball in. O'Toole unable to keep that ball in there. But Billings making a great play nonetheless on defense. Dermau trying to play some defense. Alex Billings being grabbed. Will be a foul on the Huskies. So still plenty of time, Hudson, left in this first half. The Raiders controlling this game so far with time of possession, shots on goal, and the only goal so far in this game. So great start by the Raiders. This is what you were looking for, right, Hudson?
Yeah, it sure is. Pushing the tempo, keeping the ball in their half, and no stupid and silly passes here. They've been fairly under control. And that's going to be flagged for offsides. The ref has not seen it yet. And they are not going to flag that as Douglas County gains possession of the ball there.
The flag was raised there. No call by the referee. A little bit interesting there.
Yeah,
Raiders
just
now
waiting
working
to see
with
what
it.
happened.
Along the sidelines now, it's Dermer. Pass it off to his brother, Nick Dermer. Nick working with his broken arm. Tries to make the pass, but a little miscommunication there from Casey McCloskey and Nick Dermer, the 2 seniors on this team. 2 of many. Working with it now is Douglas County. He's got a lot of space as the captain. Makes a move. It's a good one. Pass it off.
They've got Tinjum in the middle. Let's see if they go to him.
Try to get it to him there. Unable to do so, though. Tinjum could not get a shot there. Raiders working with him now the other way. Some momentum back on the Raiders' side. A little bit of a sloppy play there by the Raiders. That's not what you want to see. Throw in now for Douglas County. Great steal there by Dermer, but one back by Douglas County. A little bit of a push there, so will warrant a foul. Douglas County now with a foul, free kick there, excuse me.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of free kicks to start off this game. The refs are not having any physicality in this one.
This Raiders team, as you look at those 2 benches, you see a lot more depth on this team. Only 3 players on the bench for Douglas County. Douglas County now with an opportunity. Easily saved there, though, by Trey Tomlin.
Is that to say Douglas County's roster look really small?
Douglas County, as Patrick Carlson, our producer, mentions, has a small roster. Raiders, a lot bigger roster, completely filling up their bench. So many guys out there ready to go in. You could use that to your advantage if you're Coach Rick Wolf. Pass there to Dermer. One back by Douglas County, though. County now trying to get a little bit of possession. They haven't had the ball much so far in this first half.
Now, if you're Regis, you have to use that endurance that you have on the bench to your advantage. As you mentioned, only 3 subs here tonight for this Douglas County team.
You got to use the speed of your forward players, Brendan O'Toole and Casey McCloskey. A lot of speed between those 2 guys. You got to use that, especially against this team with not a lot of depth for the Huskies.
Yeah, very dynamic duo.
A shot there, driven wide from about 20 yards, easily taken by Trey Tomlin. No harm there. Tomlin, big throw off the head of the Douglas County player.
Oh, it seemed like they're
Here comes the Raiders. It's McCloskey. Nice pass there.
chill, but like, but then I also said that one of those
Kept in
backup goalie. So
by the Raiders, but it's one there.
yeah, it's totally their backup goalkeeper.
So another throw here. It's Alex Billings
It's gotta
with the opportunity now.
have a backup goalkeeper. For sure.
Billings throws it in now to Scarth. Scarth, plenty of time now. Calmly makes the pass. JP Pack now, one of the seniors on this team. A little bit too much there from Casey McCloskey.
Going to be a goal kick here for Douglas County. Not been able to move the ball very well tonight. They've had a couple of good counterattacks, but besides that, not much offense here for this team.
So we just heard word, Hudson, that the goalie in for Douglas County is actually Alex Covini. Connor Hill's on the bench, so great job so far by Covini, the goalie of this Douglas County team.
Yeah, he's been great so far. As it's listed, he's listed as number 1 and number 19, so he could also possibly be a field player. So if they get a little gassed, I wouldn't be surprised if they pull Covini from net and put Connor Hill in there.
Why not? With a team with not a lot of depth, you got to keep your players rested, and that might be an option.
Sure is.
So County now working with it, try to get the through ball in. Well done, using the speed on the outside. Great defense there, though, by the Raiders.
Yeah, time for the Raiders to regroup here.
Throw in now, Douglas County. Kept in by the Raiders, nicely done.
Yeah. I had to turn it up.
But it will go out now for a Douglas County throw.
Yeah, just falling away from my face.
Yeah, just bear with it all. I mean,
Yeah, no, it's fine.
not much we can do about it now.
I got it. I'll turn it up like this.
Working along the sidelines now, pass it off. It's number 6 with it, Cameron Travis, the junior. Driven ball, trying to get into the box. Not getting by the Raiders, though, is Douglas County. Nice move there.
Yeah,
It's
what a
Matt Haskin.
move put on, and he chips it right through the uprights right there.
As Jordy De La Torre would say, that one's good.
Mm-hmm.
Jordy, our kicker for the Raiders football team, basically automatic so far this season.
Mm-hmm.
Game last week had a block and missed one. Extra point.
Great goal kick there by Trey
Block, extra point,
Tomlin.
missed extra point.
So here's Casey McCloskey trying to put some pressure. He does a great job there. Casey McCloskey winning that ball. Great job, Casey. Make it cross now, Casey. He does. Into the box now. Shot. What a save there. But it will be offsides, I believe. Excellent save there, though, by the goalie on Dermer. Alex Colby making an amazing save.
Yeah, great header there by Dermer. That's what you love to see.
Just a fantastic save there by Coveni, keeping his team within 1 goal. Throw in now for his team, the Huskies.
Brandon Toole bumped out of the way a little bit, and that is going to be a foul on Douglas County. Brendan Murphy appears. He's going to take it big leg here, looking to push some tempo and get him upfield.
Murphy, one of the captains of this Raiders team, been on the team since freshman year. He knows how to play. He knows how to lead this team. We'll need him in the playoffs. Murphy now, driven ball in. It's a great one. Trying to find McCloskey. A little bit too much on that ball. McCloskey saw it sail over his head there, but a great ball by Murphy.
Throw in here for this Douglas County team.
Pressure there applied by the Raiders, and it's one back, but scooped up by the goalie, Covini.
Yeah, he's been on fire all night. They've tested him a lot so far in this game, and he's held his ground. Only 1 goal let up so far.
They're going to need Covini to step up all game long with the shots these Raiders put on. Not holding back, as we talked about. You got to keep that pedal to the metal. They've done that so far. Great steal there.
Way to come back by McCloskey for some pressure.
So some sloppy plays by both teams now. It's an opportunity. One quickly back by the Raiders. Here's the speed of Brendan O'Toole. Look at Brendan O'Toole go. Here's a chance. O'Toole got 2 defenders to beat. The little Brendan O'Toole being pushed around. McCloskey with it now. McCloskey gets it taken away from him. Well done by the Huskies defense.
Yeah, O'Toole's got speed, but just not enough size there.
Douglas County now working with it. They got a runner. Let's see if they can find him. Unable to do so. One back, though. Great hustle there, Douglas County. County now working with it. Nice pass there along the sidelines. Finding Matt Haskin. Haskin now. Pass to number 6, Cameron Travis. Travis with the shot. Great shot.
Ooh.
Cameron Travis just wide the goal.
Yeah, great shot there testing Trey Tomlin. But, you know, even if you get a shot just high up, Trey Tomlin is not the shortest guy in the world. He is actually quite tall, even if you get a shot high up. Testing his reach right there still won't make a difference. He is very, very tall and very, very capable of stopping those higher up shots.
That's right. I want to say he's listed at 6'3", but that feels a little bit generous. Might even be 6'4" for Trey Tomlin, a big guy, a very flexible goalkeeper as well. Dives on the ground. He could stretch out extremely far. Here's Trey Tomlin with the goal kick now for the Raiders. Skies that one. Won by the Raiders, but quickly taken away.
Some sloppy play from both teams here.
McCloskey now working with it. He's got two guys in the middle. See if he can make a cross here. McCloskey with the speed. You see it right there. Pass to O'Toole just wide.
Yeah, just a little bit misdirected there by a Douglas County player. They've got a counterattack going here.
County just a little bit too fast on that play, it looked like. Trying to force that ball into the middle, unable to do so. Great job by this Raiders defense staying calm. Tanner Scarth, Alex Billings back there doing a great job. Eli Hilt as well. Trying to find Brendan O'Toole. Watch out for his speed. Here he comes, Brendan O'Toole. Had a chance there.
Yeah, even with that blazing speed of Brendan O'Toole, he just wasn't going to get it
It's
right
McCloskey after the sloppy pass there by Douglas County. Unable to capitalize are the Raiders.
Interesting ricochet header right there. It's going to be Dermer, tries to clear it. Stopped right there. Billings gets that up to O'Toole.
O'Toole now with a chance. He's got speed. Pass it off to his buddy McCloskey. Working with now is Dermer. Dermer. Pass it off to his brother, Nick Dermer. To O'Toole. O'Toole. Back to Billings. Raiders staying calm with it. Great pass there. Trying to find McCloskey, who gets taken out on that play.
Yeah, not great right there. And not sure if the ref saw that. He's taking a little tying his shoes break.
McCloskey had a chance there for a header or something of that liking. Gets pushed out of the way by the goalie Covini. That's what you do if you're a goalie. You got to get everybody out of the box, so you can't put that on Covini. But a little bit aggressive there does not warrant a foul. So here comes Douglas County the other way.
Now the
Still
ref,
1-0 is the score.
The ref is back after a little loop-de-loop and pool. His shoes are looking cool. He's back out there. Interesting no call right there as we see a Raiders player down on the sidelines.
Talk about the refs, sure are looking stylish tonight. Those red uniforms, the black shorts, black socks, black shoes, complementing.
Oh, you're good. Oh, when we do football Friday and Sam's back.
Yeah,
That's
Sam.
gonna be great.
I'm trying to emanate some of Sam's corny jokes.
Yeah, no, it's
Trying my best.
it's pretty hard to emulate Sam.
Throw in now for the Raiders.
I think the guy just says what he wants.
No filter. No filter at all.
It's going to be a throw in here for the Raiders.
Working with it now. Along the sidelines, it's going to go out for another Raiders throw. Approaching 16 minutes to go here.
Score is still 1-0. Raiders on top.
It was an early goal off of a pass by Casey McCloskey. Excuse me, it was a pass by Scarth. Tanner Scarth. So two subs checking in now. Number 13 and number 8.
Coming into the game for your Huskies is number 11, Christian Benedictus, and number 13, Joseph Susser.
So the Raiders volleyball team as well playing tonight against the Douglas County volleyball team. Senior night tonight. We have one senior on the Raiders team. The Raiders so far winning in the third set, 12-7, coming back from behind. Great job by the Raiders volleyball team. You love to see these sports teams doing great so far. The football team at 6-0, led by quarterback standout Nico Markiel.
And
We'll
join us Friday night for a big game against Legend. Two undefeated 6-0 teams going head-to-head. It's a top 10 matchup. Love to see you there.
That's right. The Legend Titans ranked 10. The Regis Jesuit Raiders ranked number 6 in the state of Colorado. An exciting match we'll have with you. Raiders now trying to work quick along the sidelines. They have a throw. See if they can find Brennan O'Toole. Looking to do so. McCloskey now. Trying to get ahead on it. It's nicely played there. Off the back foot, though, of the Huskies player.
Yeah, just lost right there. Missed opportunity there for the Huskies.
Nick Dermer making a nice pass. Finding his brother, Josh Dermer. Back to Nick Dermer. Great passing done by the Raiders. Nick Dermer, plenty of space and time. Makes a nice pass to McCloskey. McCloskey got the center open. Taken, though, quickly. McCloskey got to decide what to do a little bit faster, Hudson. We've seen a few times Casey's lost it, but when he's got the ball in his feet, you got to be careful with Casey McCloskey.
One struggle from this Raiders team is definitely indecisiveness.
Trying to find Casey McCloskey. They do. Here comes Casey. Nick Dermer's down on the field. Casey McCloskey to Brendan O'Toole. O'Toole with it now. Pass it wide. Shot.
Oh.
What a save there.
That was the sophomore Daniel Hilt right there.
Had a one-on-one opportunity with Covini. Unable to capitalize are the Raiders. Dermer looks okay. He looked a little bit shaken up after that play. But he gets up all right. Tanner Scarth now with it. Scarth pass it off to McCloskey. McCloskey taking his space in the middle of the field. Tries to make the pass for O'Toole. O'Toole did not make the run there.
Yeah, just
Missed
a little
opportunity.
miscommunication there by the Raiders. That's going to cost them.
Casey McCloskey looking to add on to his 10 goals and 3 assists he already has on the season. Very impressive. Almost unstoppable. He's been great. For Douglas County, forward Maddox Tinjum, we mentioned it, trying to make it 10 goals on the season. They'll need one to tie up this game from Maddox. Nice stop there by Billings. Shot there. No danger.
Yeah, just
For
wide
Trey
there.
Tomlin.
That's going to go out for a goal kick for the Raiders. It's going to be Trey Tomlin taking the kick. About 12 and a half minutes left in this first half. See, Daniel Hilt's got it here. Looking to push some pace. They've got some space. Ooh, a little bit of a weak pass. McCloskey gets into the middle, though. Here comes Billings. Shaken up in the last game. Looks up to 100% here tonight.
Tried to find O'Toole. O'Toole working with it. Makes a run. A little bit too much on that pass. Great effort, though, by Brendan O'Toole. A nice header there by Nick Dermer. Laying his head on the line there.
Yeah, he stared down the ball right there. Came right to him.
Raiders working back with it with speed. Here's Hilt. Daniel Hilt. Nice move there. Pass it off. Here's a shot for the Raiders. Shot. Oh, my goodness. What a save there by Covini.
Covini has been amazing all night, making some great saves. If you're the Raiders, there's not much you can do.
Dermer now. Nick Dermer. Pass it off to Scarth. Raiders controlling possession very nicely in this game. Not as many sloppy passes as we've seen from the team. Here's an opportunity now. Casey McCloskey. He's got a lot of space. Here's Brennan O'Toole. Nobody's stepping up for this Douglas County team. Finally steered wide there. For the Raiders, it looks like it will be a throw.
Yeah, and the shorter O'Toole there just gets caught up with, pushed down and stepped over. A little bit of an Allen Iverson pulled right there.
Love to see that basketball reference. I know Sam Stern would be very excited. He just returned from Tijuana. We'll see if he'll get some action tonight. He's out there, ready to go in this one. Hopefully they bring him in at some point with the lead. Sam Stern, our very own Raider Sports Network commentator. But here we go. On the field right now is Tanner Scarth, looking to make a throw and add to this Raiders lead. Scarth now throws the ball into the box. What a catch there. Covini giving the Raiders no chance in the box.
Yeah, Covini going up there in traffic. Very interesting by Josh Dermer right there, trying to block that punt.
A little bit scary there. If he gets knocked, that'll not feel good for Dermer, so luckily he doesn't get hit on that play.
Yeah, it certainly wouldn't. I think that is also a card, if my soccer knowledge
You are
serves
correct.
me right.
But no harm there on the Raiders. Working with it, though, is the Huskies with the shot. What a save there. Trey Tomlin laying his legs out on the line there for the save.
Great extension by Tomlin.
Another shot there. Opportunity through the uprights. Trey Tomlin making an impressive save there to keep the Raiders on top of this one, 1-0. Tomlin, his first test, true test of the night there on that shot. A nice low driven ball to the left side. Reaches out and makes the save.
Yeah, great extension by you, as you mentioned, 6'3", possibly 6'4", very tall Trey Tomlin puts his body on the line, sticks his hands out, and tips that ball away.
That size sure does not hurt you. It only helps being as big as Trey Tomlin is, able to go and get those balls from one post to the other. Raiders now working with it. Nice move there by the Huskies. Pass back to the goalie, Covini. Covini now with it, pressured by O'Toole. Pass it to the captain, number 12, Sam Hying. One of the captains. Another throw now for the Huskies. 2 subs entering the game now. It's number 2 and number 7.
Coming in for Regis is number 22, Nico Correa.
So that's Matt Haskin and Harris Lynch. For the Raiders, it's Nico Carrera checking in, giving Brendan O'Toole a little bit of rest here. O'Toole's looked good all game long. Nico Carrera, the rising sophomore. Very fun to watch. Here's McCloskey with it now. Loses it. McCloskey trying to play some defense now. Working with it now. Raiders offense, trying to get something going. He's Nico Carrera, just brought into the game. Dermer. Hudson, now you got Correa in with fresh legs. You love to see that. Continue to bring in these fresh legs. We talked about it. Not a lot of depth for this Huskies team. You got to use that to your advantage.
Yeah, especially.
So here's an opportunity. Shot off the post. Off the side of that one. The bottom crossbar. Just wide. What an opportunity.
They're going to give that as a goal kick here for the Raiders. It looks like they want a corner right here. They're not going to get it.
I think it will be a corner. Trey Tomlin, I think, got a hand on that one and steered it off the corner. So great save by Trey Tomlin there, keeping the Raiders on top of this one so far, 1-0. Approaching 7 minutes to go in the first half. Corner kick now for Douglas County. Only their first of the game.
It appeared the side judge had signaled for a goal kick, but it looks like they're going to give him a corner here as the middle of the field ref points his spot.
So here we go. Corner kick now. First of the game for Douglas County. Goal! Douglas County shot off the head into the goal. 1-1, tying the game up now. What a goal. Douglas County Huskies.
2 header goals here in the game, 1 apiece for each team. Great set pieces on the night here. Off the corner there, just bent it in right where his guy could get it. That is Maddox Tingham. That is his 10th goal on the season.
Unbelievable. 10 goals already on the season for Maddox Tingham and 1 assist to go with it. Wow, we talked about him. They needed him to get back into this game, and they do just that. 1-1 now the score. 6:57 left to go in the first half. Now, how do you respond if you're the Raiders, Hudson? You got to respond back to that goal scored.
Yeah, you got to use a lot of pressure. You have those fresh legs, so definitely use them. Douglas County does not have those fresh legs. Use that to your advantage. They haven't been doing it here. It's been an evenly paced game. You have a lot of depth on your bench, a lot of solid players. Look to use them.
So a throw now here for the Raiders. Trying to get back on top of this one. The score now is tied 1-1 after the goal from Tingham. Maddox Tingham, his 10th goal of the season. Bringing Douglas County right back into this game.
This is where you want it right now for the Raiders. Tanner Scarth with a throw.
Scarth throwing it in, giving his team a chance. In front of the box, nobody there though. Cleared away. Billings quickly onto that ball. Off the Husky player and out for a throw. Billings throwing it in quick.
That is going to be out for a Regis throw-in again, right where you want it. You have Tanner Scarth here with the throw. Let's see if they can get some heads on it, see if he can get it right in the boxes he's done all night.
Now, Hudson, we haven't mentioned it. I have not seen Luke Gallan so far. I wonder if he's injured. I think he is probably out for the night. So a blow to the Raiders. Luke Gallan scored the only goal last game against Rock Canyon.
Yeah, definitely a possibility. We also do not see Eli Hilton tonight.
There's the throw-in. Opportunity for the Raiders. Shot through the uprights there. Driven wide.
And speak of the devil, there is Luke Gallan.
So there he is. I guess we didn't notice him because he hadn't had any shots on goal. His first action there, skies that ball over the goal, kept his head up instead of down on that one, causing the ball to go over the net.
Yeah, as you mentioned, he's a very dangerous player. Very, very scary there.
Player down now for Douglas County. Not what you want. If you're a Huskies player, not a lot of depth on this team. Only 3 guys on the bench.
We're not able to tell who that is yet, but right as we find out, we will let you know. It appears to be one of the captains here. Looks to be a little bit of a leg injury. He's walking towards the sideline very gingerly right now.
The number a little bit tough to make out. I think it is number 6. It might be an 8, however. Cameron Travis, I think, is who it is.
Coming into the game for the Huskies.
That could be a 10 right there. Yes, that is,
it is a 10.
Number 10.
Blake Mandler, the second leading goal scorer on this team, so not what you want to see. 5 goals and 4 assists so far for Mandler.
Yeah, not to mention he's also a captain. You are going to lose a field general right now.
So for the Huskies, hoping Handler is all right. Not a lot of depth to work with. Free kick there. Kick down to Trey Tomlin. A little courtesy play. Tomlin now going to start from the back for the Raiders. 5 minutes left to go in the first half. 1-1 the score. A great game so far.
Why the hell is it so quiet here?
Big kick there from Tomlin. Tomlin trying to find Nico Correa. Correa now. Trying to get it back. He can't. A lot of great touches there from both teams.
Soaring header there by Galan.
McCloskey now. Haven't seen him much this game. Hasn't made much of an impact. They're going to need him, though, in this second half and the end of this first half to take the lead back in this game. As we mentioned, the Regis Jesuit Raiders, six wins, 1 loss, and 2 ties, ranked 12 in the state of Colorado. Douglas County, though, 7 wins, 4 losses, and 24th in the state of Colorado. So you got to be careful of this Husky team. They've shown it so far tonight. Close game, 1-1 is the score.
But you also have to be very aware of this Raiders team. A win would be huge here tonight. It would push them further up in the RPI standings as they try to make a playoff push here late.
Trying to get Nico Correa the ball there. He's unable to hang on to it, though. McCloskey, excuse me, that's Hilt. Hilt working with it now along the sidelines.
A lot of pressure there on Hilt. He's able to get rid of it, and they're going to switch the field here. Very smart move by the Raiders.
So Billings now working with it. The defensive mastermind, Alex Billings.
Great cut there by Billings.
JP Pack now keeping the ball nicely, calmly for the Raiders. Shifty moves there, and it will go out for a Raiders throw. Tanner Scarth running all the way from the other side of the field to make this throw. He is the designated, I want to say thrower, Hudson, but I don't know if that's the word. He will do all the throw-ins for the Raiders, though.
Yes, Scarth, very, very dangerous. He had an assist last game off a throw. He has an assist in this game off a throw. Let's see if he can get another one here.
Reminds you of a lot of a alley-oop play in basketball. He'll throw it right in front of the net, and just a simple header is all you need. Here we go. Throw in now.
Ooh.
Opportunity for the Raiders. Luke Galan had a chance there.
And they're pointing to the corner right here. It's going to be a Regis Jesuit corner kick. As you mentioned, all you need is a head or a foot there, and he got one. Just steered a little bit wide, apparently touched there by a Douglas County player.
So 2.5 minutes remaining in this first half. Raiders trying to get on the board once again. They had an early goal in this one. Answered back, so here's a chance. Great save there by the goalie. Covini. Still in the box, though.
Oh.
I saw a handball.
Raiders won a handball. Very, very evident there. Smacked against his palm. Surprising no call.
Horrible call there. Should have been a handball. I saw it hit his hand. No call, though.
Yeah, that definitely would have been a PK there. Great job by the Raiders there. Just ref was not able to see that right there.
Under 2 minutes now. Raiders working quickly. Correa with it now. Pass it back to Billings. Billings drives it back in. Nobody home, though, for the Raiders.
They're going to get it back, though. That's Galan.
Back to Correa. Correa loses it once again. Nice move there. Stolen, though, by Alex Billings. He's being pushed around. There's the call.
They're going to call that, as we mentioned earlier in the game, this ref having nothing to do with the physicality here tonight. He's going to stop it any chance he gets.
Harris Lynch, one of the senior captains, getting called for the foul there. Here's a free kick. Braden Murphy going to take it. Just over a minute left in this one. Let's see if he can find somebody in front of the net. As we talked about, a header is all you need here. A simple touch of the body, redirect it into the goal.
Definitely look for McCloskey here. Very dangerous with his head.
Here we go. 1 minute remaining. Braden Murphy, free kick.
Ooh, just
sails above the head.
Yeah, soars right over.
Few missed opportunities for the Raiders on those free kicks. 1-1 still the score, though. Under a minute left to go in the first half.
With time winding down, both teams definitely going to try to push it here, trying to get the halftime lead.
Fighting hard now is the Raiders, trying to keep that ball in. Unable to do so, though. Will be a throw-in once again for this Huskies team of Douglas County.
Not a lot of urgency shown here from this Douglas County team. Definitely something you need right now. Tie game, you definitely want to go into the locker room with a score.
So 20 seconds left to go in this first half. We'll have a halftime recap for you coming up in a few minutes. Raiders trying to add on to this lead. Great steal there by the Huskies. Luke Alon taking him down.
It's going to be a kick there from about half. Correa did not see the wide open Josh Dermer in the middle of the field. That really would have helped. They're going to give him a yellow card here. Very surprising booking. He did not touch him really at all. He was just a little bit off balance.
I believe
as he
Correa
tried to
stepped in front of the ball there. That's what's going to warrant the call with under 11 seconds, is the amount of time left. So trying to waste the time as the Raiders, and it results in a yellow card on Correa. So free kick now for Douglas County. Opportunity to take the lead going into halftime. Here's the chance. Waving the hand now. Driven ball. 5 seconds remaining. See if Douglas County can get a shot. Redirected there by the Raiders. Big shot there.
Steered
Nobody home.
Just wide. That's going to do it for this first half.
1-1 the score here. Douglas County Stadium. Raiders, Huskies tied going into the half. Exciting halftime show coming up for you, and as long with the exciting second half. We'll be back with you in a few minutes. Thanks for tuning in.
No, I didn't.
What's up, Raiders? I'm Skylar Kane.
And I'm Caitlin Marshall.
This week we take a look into the results of the Jesuit Classic.
And we see Ravel with a new segment.
And it's all happening here, right now, on RJTV.
Skylar, do you want to become a soccer star?
More than anything else, I just wish I knew how to do it.
Well, lucky for you, we're kicking off the show with a glance at what it means to be a soccer star.
That's right, our reporters are catching up with Eli Hilt, Braden Murphy, and Nick Dermer out on the field.
Success. It takes hard work, but it's nothing new to the boys of the varsity soccer team, led by captains Nick Dermer, Braden Murphy, and Eli Hilt.
Some advice I give to soccer players would be always work hard and don't ever overestimate or underestimate an opponent. As a captain, I think I bring a certain focus that we need to get done what we need to get done, whether that's winning or just having a productive practice. I think I bring a solid focus to the team.
My favorite memory of playing soccer here is when I got my first starting game sophomore year. Qualities I bring as a captain is leadership, hard work, and perseverance.
A piece of advice I would give is always try to work your hardest and maintain a good relationship with the coaches.
I'm going to miss the friendships and the brotherhood and the coaches. Miss all the people that I had relationships with.
Some traditions we have is we pray before every game, and the starters go into the middle of the field, talk over the game a little bit, and then we yell Our Lady of Victory, and everyone responds, pray for us. I think we're going to win state.
This is Morgan Anderson, Olivia Catalano, and Angela Sarah Murphy, Courier Sports Network.
Thanks, Morgan, Olivia, and Angela.
In other news, we have Zach Galifianakis in the studio with a celebrity.
Well, it's more like Will Cassidy in the classroom, but still with a celebrity.
Welcome to Between Two Freshmen. I'm Will Cassidy with my guest, Mr. James Tree.
Mr. Trico.
Thanks, Jimmy. So, what's the weather like up there?
Beautiful, gorgeous, always sunny and 77-ish.
So, did you ever consider being a meteorologist before coming to work here?
That never crossed my mind, Will.
Because, the weather is, your head is in the clouds.
That's bad. Bad joke. You're keeping a straight face, though.
When you came here last year, you were nervous, anxious, scared.
No, I wouldn't say that.
No, that's just an observation. That's just a statement of a fact.
I think you have your facts incorrect.
Does it worry you about the future of high school sports in America, that you can beat a bunch of high schoolers in a shoot-off in basketball?
We have some talented shooters that just caught fire that day.
So, what's your social media presence like?
I'd say fair to better than average.
Do you let students follow your Instagram?
I do. I can't control who follows my Instagram because I'm not private.
Thank you for joining me today. This was Jimmy Trico. Jimothy.
Yeah.
Thanks, Will.
So, Skylar, I'll see you and all your spirit tonight at the football game versus Shap, right?
Right. Be there tonight and go all out in red at 7 p.m. right here at home. You don't want to miss it.
Well, it looks like that's all the time we have for this week.
But don't forget, I'm Skylar Kane.
And I'm Caitlin Marshall.
What's up, Raiders? I'm Skylar Kane.
And I'm Caitlin Marshall.
This week we take a look into the results of the Jesuit Classic.
And we see Rabble with a new segment.
And it's all happening here, right now, on RJTV.
Skylar, do you want to become a soccer star?
More than anything else. I just wish I knew how to do it.
Well, lucky for you, we're kicking off the show with a glance at what it means to be a soccer star.
That's right. Our reporters are catching up with Eli Hilt, Braden Murphy, and Nick Dermer out on the field.
Success. It takes hard work, but it's nothing new to the boys of the varsity soccer team, led by captains Nick Dermer, Braden Murphy, and Eli Hilt.
Some advice I give the soccer players would be always work hard and don't ever overestimate or underestimate an opponent. As a captain, I think I bring a certain focus that we need to get done what we need to get done, whether that's winning or just having a productive practice. I think I bring a solid focus to the team.
My favorite memory of playing soccer here is when I got my first starting game sophomore year. Qualities I bring as a captain is leadership, hard work, and perseverance.
A piece of advice I would give is always try to work your hardest and maintain a good relationship with the coaches.
I'm going to miss the friendships and the brotherhood and the coaches. Miss all the people that I had relationships with.
Some traditions we have is we pray before every game, and the starters go into the middle of the field, talk over the game a little bit, and then we yell Our Lady of Victory, and everyone responds, pray for us. I think we're going to win state.
This is Morgan Anderson, Olivia Catalano, and Angela Sarah Murphy, Courier Sports Network.
Thanks, Morgan, Olivia, and Angela.
In other news, we have Zach Galifianakis in the studio with a celebrity.
Well, it's more like Will Cassidy in the classroom, but still with a celebrity.
Welcome to Between Two Freshmen. I'm Will Cassidy with my guest, Mr.
Welcome back to the Raider Sports Network. Exciting game for you, 1-1 the score. I have Jack Fate beside me on one side. The other side is Hudson Ridley. Excited to be back, guys. What a game so far.
Yeah, it certainly has been. It's a 1-1 tie. Very, very close here at halftime. Both teams doing good with the possession they've had. The Douglas County Huskies, very little possession so far in the game, but they've made the most of their opportunities. The Raiders have had a lot of opportunities, haven't capitalized. We're joined here by our specialty commentary man and cameraman, Jack Fate. Jack, what have you thought so far this first half?
No, I agree with you right there, Hudson. That's been a strong offensive game for the Raiders. They started off strong with the goal in the first 2 minutes, 2 minutes. And they're kept it a strong offensive, kept it on the offensive side of the field for a good chunk of the game. And like you said too, Douglas County, even those short amount of time they've had it there, they've had great opportunities. They put a lot of pressure on Troy Tomlin.
Yep.
I was close, but they put a lot of pressure on him. More shots than I think there have been on Trey for the every game we've been to. I think this is the most shots that Trey's seen. It's only the first half, so I think he's gonna get some more action, which I think a goalie's gotta love. So.
Yeah, excellent. Well said, right
excellent
there.
Excellent insight from one of the best cameramans in the state of Colorado, Jack Fate. Thanks for coming on with us for some commentary, Jack.
Of course, Jake. I'll see you boys at the end of the game.
We're excited. Thanks for coming on, Jack. One of the greatest cameraman there is.
Yeah, great multitasker. Not only gives great camera work, but he can also give some analysis like we just saw there. Thank you so much, Jack.
I think it's
So the players running back on the field for the second half. We mentioned it. The Raiders coming off with a quick start. 1-0 was the score to begin this game. A quick early goal, but answered back right away by the main goal scorer for Douglas County, Maddox Tinjum. 10 goals and 1 assist now for Maddox.
Yeah, he's been on fire all season long. Continues to show it here. Shocking the Raiders with that great goal. Evened up the score, made it 1-1, and brought Douglas County right back into this thing. Let's see what they can do second half. Probably try to push the pace with Tinjum again.
Raiders huddled up now, as is the Douglas County team. So excited for this second half. The Raiders, a big game here, trying to get their 7th win on the season. Only 1 loss for Douglas County, trying to get their 8th win to their 4th loss.
Yes, this would be absolutely huge year for the Raiders. Just moving them up another place in the RPI standings. That's exactly what you want here if you're Coach Rick Wolf, especially for this great team with a lot of seniors. You need to capitalize on this veteran leadership of this year, because next year you're not going to have it.
That's right. We talk about the seniors of both teams. We'll say it one more time for you. Douglas County, 11 seniors out of their 19 players. That's 58% of the roster. For the Raiders, 12 seniors out of their 24 players. So you got that with your math, Hudson. 50%. I meant that. You had to help me out there. 12 out of 24, that's 50%. So half of the Raiders team seniors, more than half of the Douglas County team seniors. So not a lot of use between these teams, and so hopefully they keep the sloppy passes down. The Raiders have done a great job so far.
They sure have. Let's hope to see if they can continue that in the second half. 1-1 game. We're getting underway right now. Long ball there. Raiders really trying to push the tempo here. That's going to go out for a Douglas County throw. Almost looked like a Hail Mary set, if you will, just trying to get the game going, half going, excuse me, right there. Never seen that before. Douglas County with it now. It's taken away there. Great defensive stop by the Raiders. They're pushing tempo now. And that is going to be a call on Douglas County. Are we going to see Murphy taking it here? Yes, we are. Big leg from Murphy. Expect great service in or near the box right here. Expect the Raiders to keep pushing tempo. Just trying to get a header on goal right now from this distance would be huge to start the half.
That's right. Excellent opportunity here. Let's see if the Raiders can capitalize, get the lead back in this one. Big kick there, driven into the box. Opportunity now for the Raiders. In front, taken cleanly by Covini. No threat there.
I like that little rhyme right there.
Big punt there from Covini. Taken all the way down to about the 5. doing the splits there. Is the Raiders look like a little nutcracker impression. Haven't seen that one in a while. Hudson, fun to see that.
Yeah.
Not fun for him, I bet, though. That's got to hurt.
For sure. It doesn't look like he felt too good after that one.
Working with it now is the Raiders. Nice move there. Good pass there. Whoa, what a move by Brendan O'Toole. Finds Dermer. Dermer now along the sidelines.
Look to push the pace to the other Dermer right here. Oh.
Klosky cannot hang on to that one.
Good vision there from McCloskey. Just put the pass a little too far in front. That is going to go out for a Raiders throw. Now, do you think from this distance far out, do you think they're going to give it to Tanner Scarth? No, they are not. It is going to be Josh Dermer here with the throw-in. And even with the great throw-ins of this Regis Jesuit team, it may be a little hard to loft that ball in to Brandon O'Toole.
McCloskey now working with it. Excellent opportunity. Here's a chance now for the Raiders. Driven ball in. It's a shot. Nice clean catch by Covini.
But a little too much on it. He had O'Toole and McCloskey backdoor, that dynamic duo right there. If he can just get them to get a head on it right there with some good ball placement, that would be dangerous. Trey Tomlin getting in the mix right there, grabbing that ball right from the feet of the defender.
So here's Dermer now with it, taking a lot of space. See if he can find Brendan O'Toole making his run. O'Toole might have been even too fast there for Dermer. But Dermer now with the throw. Goes back to Scarth. Nice clearance there by County.
Good
One
stop
back
there
by
by
the Raiders.
Alex Billings. Way to put his body on the line, deflecting that ball. Raiders still have it. They're going to call that on Nick Dermer, and it is going to be a free kick here for Douglas County.
Billings, one of the best in the business. In the back, doing a great job. Protecting his goalkeeper, Trey Tomlin. Free kick, though, for Douglas County. Raiders trying to win this one out of the air. They will. Braden Murphy, nice header there, going up to get it. Hilt now, trying to regain it. Daniel Hilt. Kicks it out wide for a throw-in.
It's going to be a throw in here for Douglas County. Let's see what they can do. Trying to put it into the box, headed away, and it's going to be a throw in from the near exact same spot here. Let's see if they try and do the same thing.
It's now out for another Raiders throw. It's a good one, too. Brendan O'Toole. Let's see if he can use his speed here. There's a header. Here comes O'Toole. Brendan O'Toole with a chance here. One-on-one with the goalie. Brendan O'Toole shot. Goal. Brendan O'Toole. 2-1 Raiders on top.
Lot of defense there, nipping at his heels. Multiple players for Douglas County. Somehow keeps body control, puts it right past the keeper. Amazing play from Brendan O'Toole. Way to showcase that speed, and beautiful placement on that ball right in the back of the net. 2-1, Regis Jesuit Raiders on top.
Brendan O'Toole doing it all himself, showcasing his shiftiness, his speed. We saw it right there, all of that on display, putting the Raiders back on top. 2-1 now the score in favor of Regis Jesuit. There's the kickoff now. Quickly stolen away by McCloskey. Raiders now a lot of momentum. We'll see if they use this energy on their side, Hudson.
Here we go. They're trying to push the tempo here. Douglas County doesn't appear ready for it right here. They do rally to the ball there. Regis wanting another handball there. Appeared to go off a shoulder of another player. Goes McCloskey, splits it out left to Dermer. Dermer, a lot of muscle on Dermer. They're going to call that.
Let's see if a card comes out here.
No card here. They're very dangerous position here. Murphy is going to take the kick. You really want to get ahead on this one. Again, we keep reiterating it over and over again, but you want to look for Casey McCloskey. Very dangerous in the box. He has 11 goals, correct me if I'm wrong, on the season.
Correct. Yep.
Here. Would love to get another one. Possibly scored the first one earlier in the game.
So here's a free kick now. It's Murphy with the kick. Braden Murphy, that is. Nice kick by Braden Murphy.
Looked like O'Toole was jumping for that to try to get his second one. Just couldn't get up there.
What a move there, Casey McCloskey. I see you, Casey. Wow, what a move. That's a little spin move there. Love to see that.
Yeah, not just incredible pace by Casey McCloskey, but also some great moves. Would have put a spin on the defender right there, just trying to get him back. Couldn't keep up with the ball there as it rolls out of bounds for a Douglas County goal kick, but great job there by McCloskey.
So Douglas County now trying to get back in this game, down 1 goal, but
They
still
appear
in
to be
it. Here's an
jump-starting
opportunity. One-on-one with the keeper now. Great defense there by the Raiders.
Yeah, way to stop that right there. Very, very dangerous. It looked like that was Tingham right there. Yeah, it's not what you want to see if you're Regis Jesuit letting Tingham get back there. He already has a goal in this game. That is his 10th on the season. Trying to make it 11 right there. Very, very close.
Johnny Karpansky playing some fantastic defense to kick that ball out there, saving a goal. Corner kick now, and it's a bad one. Not a great corner kick. Casey McCloskey, not the greatest touch there either.
Yeah, couldn't settle it. Gave it right back to Douglas County. Silly mistake.
County now, though, being pressured by the Raiders. Great job by the Raiders to regain possession for now. Shot there. What a save! Wow! Oh, my goodness, what a save there.
Excellent there by Trey Tomlin. Just what you like to see if you're the Raiders right there. They did get a great shot, but Tomlin way to push it.
What a save there on that shot by Trey Tomlin. Another save there. Raiders able to clear that one. They got numbers. McCloskey, O'Toole up there with Dermer.
Oh, big hit right there in the middle of the field as he collides. Douglas County player takes him down. He did not see that coming out of nowhere, and that's O'Toole down right now. He got absolutely pummeled, and it looks like he is up and he is walking.
Looking to see if there's blood. I don't think there is, but I think that should have been.
That should have definitely been a call. He just got rammed right there. More of a football play than anything. That could be the first targeting call I've ever seen in soccer.
So Braden Murphy now to take this free kick after what looked like a little bit of a malicious hit there by the County player. No call, though. Well, there was a call, but no card given. Excuse me.
Here we go. We have Murphy taking the kick right here, trying to push it upfield. Some Raiders players here having a word with the ref. They definitely wanted a card right there. They're not going to get one.
Murphy now to take this free kick for the Raiders. Up 1 goal now, 2-1. It's a nice ball by Braden Murphy, leading his players perfectly.
Oh, and he's taken down in the box, and ref is going to play advantage somehow, even though they did not have the ball. Very interesting no call, taken down from behind in the box.
I saw the push there. Let's see what kind of call this is. It may be a free kick in the box. It will not be a free kick in the box.
They're not going to give it to him. Very interesting decision there by the ref. A couple missed big hits here tonight.
We've seen it already, a few missed calls by the ref. Happens every game, but this game maybe a little bit more so than others, Hudson. Here's the throw-in, though, from Tanner Scarth. Great save there, going up to get it is Covini. Covini now with a booming punt, a 75-yard punt there, and an excellent head there by Johnny Karpansky.
Way to get back there by Josh Dermer.
Great defense there by Nick Dermer, his brother.
And for some officiating tonight, that really does not like contact. You're seeing a lot of it here.
Nico Carrera winning that ball. Great job, Nico Carrera. And he's pushed down. No call there. What a header there by Dermer. A 20-yard header. Here's a chance for Nico Carrera. Carrera steers that ball wide.
Oh, yeah, just past the post there.
Did you see that header by Nick Dermer?
That was amazing.
Wow.
That flew about 25, 30 yards right there.
Unbelievable.
Just giving Nico Correa an excellent chance there. Just too much pressure right there. Forced left of the net. Goal kick here. It's a good one.
Here's a chance now for Douglas County. Great defense, though, by the Raiders.
Douglas County here tonight been able to jumpstart some great counterattacks off of Regis mistakes.
Trying to get something going here, but Tomlin's going to easily scoop that ball up. Look for a big punt here. There it is. 65-yarder from Trey Tomlin. Out of bounds now for a Raiders throw.
Here we go. It's going to be Josh Dermer taking the throw.
Under 30 minutes now in this second half. Jack Fader, cameraman, working outside, braving out the cold. He says the degrees just dropped about 10. McCloskey now doing some juggling along the sidelines. Great touches. Pass it off to Dermer. Dermer now. Great pass there. Finding Alex Billings. Back to Dermer. Dermer now. Trying to find a man, unable to do so. Billings now. Got to get back. Here comes Douglas County the other way.
Great counterattack chance.
Douglas County now. Opportunity. Shot. Goal. Trey Tomlin had a foot on it. Steered the ball wide, it looked like, but it goes back in the goal. Douglas County answering back 2-2 now the score. What a game, Hudson.
Yeah, that one just snuck right in past the post, and a shake of disappointment there by the goalkeeper coach, Garrett Lohr. Definitely thought he could do something with that. Trey Tomlin, just he's played great all game, but not what you want to see there. If you're a Regis Jesuit, snuck it right past the post. That's a big-time mistake here, and that levels the score.
It looked like the big old Trey Tomlin might have that side covered. Unable to do so, though. It looked like he got a foot on that, redirected it back into the goal, however. 2-2 now the score. Great job, Douglas County getting back into the game. Raiders now having to answer back. So pass there. That's number 2, Johnny Krapansky. There's number 2, Johnny Krapansky. Krapansky now with the left foot. Great ball in.
There's a lot on it, and O'Toole just can't get to it there. That's going to go out for a... Oh! It's going to go out for a corner kick. Signaling for the touch there was O'Toole, and he was right. That's going to go for a corner. McCloskey is going to be taking this one, and all of a sudden, momentum is back in Regis Jesuit's favor. Let's see what they can do here. Readjusting the ball right now is McCloskey.
McCloskey already has 3 assists on the season, looking to get number 4 here. Here's the corner kick. It's a big one. There's the header up in the air. Opportunity for the Raiders, excuse me there. Trying to hold back my excitement as that ball almost went into the goal.
A little bit of miscommunication there, and that chance turns rotten there for the Raiders. Let's see if they can get something going right here.
Patrick clapping his hands. He knew that was an opportunity. Excellent opportunity. Unable to capitalize, though.
That's going to go out of bounds and nearly settled by one of the Regis Jesuit coaching staff. Gave it his best shot.
Big throw there, trying to find Dermer. Nick Dermer along the sidelines. Nick Dermer right in the hands of Covini. Alex Covini. Big punt now, trying to get his players going quickly. It's number 7 trying to track that ball down. Harris Lynch, the senior. Unable to do so. Throw in now for the Raiders. Big throw there. Here's Brendan O'Toole. Watch out for the speed. We saw it already.
Oh.
Brendan O'Toole. Throw down again there. Where's the cards, Hudson?
No cards yet here on Douglas County, but a card so far on the Raiders for Nico Carrera, and the bench right now is livid. They did not like that no call right here. It's going to be Murphy taking the kick. Hopefully, without the call, the Raiders can still capitalize here, try to get it in. That will not be Murphy. That will be McCloskey taking it here. He just took the last corner.
McCloskey now to take it. It's a great ball. What a save there. 2 saves now from the keeper. He's all the way out to the 15-yard line. Wow. Alex Covini coming all the way back, doing his best hockey impression coming out of the goal. Great saves there. He made 2 on the play.
Yeah, trying to track that one down right there. Very, very
Here's an opportunity now for Douglas County. No offsides called there. Working with it now is number 2.
Got
Matt
lucky there,
Haskin.
no offsides call.
Haskin falls down, kicks the ball. Out of bounds there.
Haskins looks a little shaken up. He gets up there, clicks his heels a little bit, and he's ready to go again.
So goal kick now for Trey Tomlin. He looks a little bit upset after that last goal. Raiders trying to get another goal on and regain the lead here. 2-2 the score. Brennan O'Toole, the last goal for the Raiders. Daniel Hilt now going up for that one. McCloskey working with it now. Goes wide. Brendan O'Toole. O'Toole. Nice move by O'Toole. Brendan. Nice pass there.
They're going to call that offsides. They had a defender about 10 yards back from there. Very interesting call, and Hilt does not like that call there. Upset, and me as well. I did not like that.
So it will be a free kick now for Douglas County. Off of the offsides play, it will be the goalie taking it, Covini.
Our cameraman, Jack Fate, did not appreciate that call.
Nor did our producer, Patrick Carlson. Trying to find the ball there is Nico Correa. Call there on Hilt. He doesn't like that one either.
It's going to be a call actually on McCloskey there. Not what you want to see. Don't want him to get in some trouble here with fouls. You really, really need him.
That's right. One of the most integral part of this offense is McCloskey. 10 goals already on the season. 11, excuse me. Forgot his last goal he scored. Josh Dermer now. Sloppy pass. Excellent game so far from both teams, Hudson.
Yeah, it's been a great game so far. 2-2, tightly contested game.
We've seen goals answered back successively, back to back.
Yeah, back and forth.
the
Not a
Huskies
lot
team.
of teams gaining ground here. Neither team, excuse me, gaining ground. And this is the first time tonight we're going to see Eli Hilt check in for Josh Dermer here.
Interesting for Coach Wolf deciding to bring Eli Hilt late in this one. Usually we see him on a little bit earlier, but now he's well rested, so might have been a good idea.
Number 12, Eli Hilt.
Another call here against the Raiders, and we're seeing them pile up now.
So it's number 12 now, Sam Hying, the senior, one of the many seniors on this team, to take this free kick from about the 37-yard line.
Yeah, he's a captain, provides a lot of leadership for this team.
So here we go, 2-2 the score. Hying gonna raise the right hand. Big kick there from Hying, drives the ball in. Opportunity there for Douglas County. Bicycle kick,
If that had gone now.
out of bounds.
So to say, if that had gone in.
Crazy kick right there. That would have been a Sports Center top 10 play if he had made that, but just kicked out of bounds right there. It is going to be a goal kick for Regis Jesuit. Here we see Trey Tomlin again.
Tomlin look for a big boot here. There it is. About the 50-yard line. One, though, by the Huskies. County now. Right into the hands of Trey Tomlin. Trey going to roll this ball out to Johnny Krapansky. Krapansky now to Dermer. Dermer.
Great passing here by the Raiders. They're leading an attack right here.
We love to see that. Working out of the back. Trying to find O'Toole. Nice diving save there by Covini.
Yeah, way to put his body on the line there. Not afraid of a little trouble right there.
That ball out of bounds. Once again, another goal kick from Trey Tomlin. I feel like we're saying that a lot now, Hudson.
Yeah, we sure are. Douglas County has been great this half at possession in the Regis Jesuit end. The counterattacks, excuse me, that Regis has been getting tonight have been good, but they haven't been enough to have a lead here.
The ball won by Douglas County, trying to keep it in, and they will. Nice play, though, by Braden Murphy. Murphy now he's got time, finds his brother Hilt. McCloskey working with it. Casey McCloskey, see what he can do. Pass it wide.
Hilt getting some touches for the first time tonight.
Cross in by Hilt.
It's gone out for a Regis Jesuit corner kick. Casey McCloskey again going to take this one. Been some interesting choices on the set pieces here tonight, having McCloskey take a big bunch of them, even though he is very dangerous with those headers, having him taking them instead of Murphy.
Seems like Casey's the main corner kick guy, but I see your point on a lot of those free kicks. You got to get Casey in the goal, and you can't do that unless you have somebody else taking those kicks. Josh Dermer ready to check into this game. Corner kick now. Casey McCloskey. McCloskey. Great kick, giving the Raiders a chance in front of the goal. I think Murphy didn't see it there. It was right at his feet. Turned around and saw the ball. Next thing he knew it was out of bounds. Another corner kick for the Raiders.
Josh Dermer subbing back on here. This is actually going to be a throw for the Raiders, but that is actually exactly what you want. They've been apparently more dangerous here tonight on the throw-ins than from the corners. Here's Tanner Scarth into the box, into a horde of Douglas County players. They get rid of it. They've got a reset right here. See a throw in here from Scarth. So dangerous on these throw-ins. A little bit outside of where his comfortable range would be throwing it into the box, but he does throw it into the box. It's deep.
Here's a chance now for the Raiders. Working in the box. Under 20 minutes now. Plenty of time for the Raiders. Nice ball driven in. Here's an opportunity. A little bit too much mustard on that one. It'll go out for a goal kick.
Yeah, McCloskey can't keep that one in. Good play there by the Raiders. Just a little too much on that ball, as you mentioned. That is going to go out of bounds for a goal kick. Another one here from Covini, and the goal kicks for each team are just piling up.
Raiders trying to win this ball out of the air. Nice header there. Here's an opportunity. Look at the speed there from Douglas County. Sky high, though. Far away from the goal. Hanging on the goal there is the Douglas County forward.
Yeah, missed a
Thought he was a gymnastics player, Hudson.
He sure did.
Looked like a monkey on the monkey bar, swinging for a couple minutes there.
Very much did. Not too far here from Colorado Springs. Maybe wants to give it a shot at the Olympic training facility.
Why not?
Uh-huh.
Cheyenne National Zoo, not too far from here as well.
Yes.
Could be a monkey.
I think you're closer to the Denver Zoo.
Patrick's reminding me the closest zoo is probably Denver. So we'll send him to the Denver Zoo. Cheyenne Mountain Zoo, maybe the longer trek for this Douglas County player. Murphy now steering that ball wide. Out for a throw-in.
The Raiders have got to get this out of their half right now. Douglas County's already had a shot on goal in the last 2 minutes, I'd say. Somewhere around that time, they have to get it out.
Douglas County now with the sub checking in. See number 7 coming off. That's Harris Lynch, the senior. Working with it now is Douglas County. Trying to get a cross in. Great defense, though, by Eli Hilt. Steered wide there.
It's popped
Raiders
up there.
trying to clear it.
Chance.
Great job by Hilt. Going up for it. Here's Dermer. Unable to clear it, but Hilt will. Raiders going up for the header.
Way to go up for that is Alex Billings.
They go out for a Regis throw. Here's Hilt now with it. They're going to whistle Hilt. I think they said he went too far up there. They'll bring him back to the 40.
Now here's Billings with throw. Switching it up a bit. Hilt trying to push the tempo, but they weren't going to give it to him.
Trying to find Casey McCloskey. Casey heading it up. Casey winning it back. Here we go. An opportunity for the Raiders. Casey McCloskey in the middle. Here comes Casey McCloskey. McCloskey centers it.
Great clearance right there, but they were holding on to some jerseys there in the box. Another missed call again here by the refs.
So many missed calls tonight.
And it doesn't appear that he's left that 20 to 20 side, those yard lines here.
Here we go. Opportunity for the Raiders. Scooped up, though, by Covini.
And they're going to give a free kick to the Raiders here. Finally, some action taken by the ref. It's going to be Murphy or Hilt, both there. Now it is officially going to be Murphy.
I'm thinking it's a shot here. Murphy, it will be a quick shot. Murphy through the uprights there. He wanted that one from about 30 yards away. Murphy, we've seen it already a lot of times on the season. The ability to score from the defensive position is Murphy.
Yeah, booming leg right there. Kicks it straight through the uprights.
Talk about a booming leg. There's Covini with a big kick to the 50.
Here goes Douglas County trying to regroup a little bit, push some pace.
Here's Dermer. Nice move by Josh Dermer. Josh Dermer now working with it. See if he can get some help. Ref yells play on there. Might have seen something. Murphy with a big header there to steer that one out of the Raider zone.
Douglas County throw in right here. It's right over the head there of Nick Dermer, crosses to the other side of the field. Here's Alex Billings. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds there, but they are going to give him the throw in. Kind of looked like he tapped that one out himself. Great chance there for the Raiders. Weren't able to capitalize. Here we go. Here's Josh Dermer.
Dermer now, let's see what he can do. Opportunity for the Raiders, shot! Goal! Oh my goodness, what a shot, what a finish there. Casey Makulowski, number 12 on the season, he's hyped. Runs over to his bench, giving high fives, giving hugs, chest bumps. Raiders regain the lead 3-2. Casey McCloskey coming up big once again, the star player for the Raiders, hyped up.
Great job there by the Raiders. Great job by McCloskey. A lot of pressure on, able to put that ball right where he needs it. It was going to the left post, but he just barely snuck it in. Way to go there for McCloskey, and he puts the Raiders up 1 with 14 minutes left to go in this game. 3-2 Raiders.
Casey McCloskey coming up big when it matters most. He's done it all season long. What a threat for this Raiders team. You got to watch out for him if you're the opposing team. They didn't do it there. Raiders now got to hang on. 15 minutes to go in this one.
Playing with a sense of urgency here is Douglas County trying to push the pace.
Johnny Kerpansky, though, also playing with a sense of urgency. He's taken down. Tumbles on the ground there.
And the ref is walking up, reaching into his pocket. Is it going to be a card? This is on their star forward, and they're going to give him a yellow. It was a slide tackle from behind, possibly warranting a red, but they are going to give him a yellow there. That is going to be Maddox Tinjun. Excuse me if I did
Ashton
not pronounce
Ritson
that.
saying some words over there to Casey McCloskey, spitting in his face. Casey upset. Will not do anything back. Great job by Casey. No retaliation there, but the ref did not see Ashton Ritson there, Hudson, just talking to Casey McCloskey, yelling at him.
Possibly being called over by the side judge. He is pointing right now to him. They are going to stop play here. Trying to get something going is Casey McCloskey pointing. And another yellow here on Douglas County trying to plead his case is number 15.
That's number 15, Ashton Ritson. We just talked about it. Ashton is just furious. He was very upset at Casey, jawed at him. Casey right back, though. That's what you do. You don't say anything back, and there's a yellow card on Ashton Ritson. Cannot control his temper.
Number 5, Caden Siddiqui.
Way to control his temper there. Way to keep his composure, not respond there. Could have been costly for the Raiders. Offsetting it, we need McCloskey here tonight. Already 2 goals on the night. Way to stay calm.
Number 5 checking in now for Douglas County. It's Kadin Sikwi. I might have mispronounced that one.
I do not think we have seen him so far. It appears as he's getting his first minutes of this game here late in the game. 14 minutes remaining in the game.
Let's see if Sadikwi provides a spark for Douglas County. Braden Murphy, though, coming up big, shutting it down on the defensive end. With it now is Dermer. Back to Murphy, back to Dermer.
Good chance here for O'Toole. He's got the speed, and it's just cleared out of bounds there.
Got to be careful if you're defending Brendan O'Toole. He will beat you with one touch, go right by you, strike it in for a goal. We saw it earlier for the Raiders' second goal. Casey McCloskey coming up big for the third goal, putting the Raiders back on top.
A smart play there by Douglas County. Just get it out. You don't have any men advantage back on defense, and with the speed of this Raiders, especially just regroup. Very smart play.
Now, Hudson, we talked about it as a key to the game for the Raiders. As they happen another opportunity here, we talked about it. A key to the game was finish. You got to finish strong. You were unable to do that against Rock Canyon. Up 1 goal, 1-0. Going into the second, you had 10 minutes left, and you surrendered a goal. You're up 1 now with just above 10 minutes to go. You got to finish this game, Hudson.
Yeah, you're playing great, but you can really not afford to get cocky here like you did in the last game. Great play there by Dermer, and now McCloskey's got it.
Tries to find it for a through ball. A little bit too much on that one from Casey. Casey will provide that energy for you. Any time of the game, we saw it on that goal. The Raiders now playing with a lot of hustle.
Great stop there by Alex Billings. Dermer with it, passes it back to Murphy.
With it now along the sidelines is Correa. Correa's got a lot of space and time. Let's see what he decides to do with it. Points long. Goes to McCloskey. Casey now not being pressured. Tries to find Eli Hilt. He will. Hilt
Great pass.
trying to stay with it. Great job shielding the ball with Eli Hilt.
He's megged there by a header. Not sure if I've ever seen that one before. Very accurate header.
Look at the Raiders playing through. Here's Eli Hilt with an opportunity. Hilt, let's see if he gets a shot off. Eli Hilt, the left-footed striker.
And he's being held the entire time he was in the box. That is going to go out for a goal kick. They're not going to call that there. Very physical play here from Douglas County, and a ref that's not taking a lot of physicality, well, at least from one side here tonight.
You see Maddox Tinjon on the sideline, ready to come back in. He's stretching out. He had the yellow card just a minute ago, but he's ready to come back in. The leading goal scorer for this Douglas County team at 10 goals.
Yeah, they need him to stay disciplined. Another yellow, and he's gone, and they do not want that. A 3-2 game. He is their leading goal scorer. It appears that they are going to sub off the captain, number 12 for this team. That is going to be Sam Hying.
Huskies number 17, Maddox Tinjon.
Looks like Hying is coming back in. I'm not sure who came off there, but Maddox will come back in. Big header there by Braden Murphy. Maddox just falling down. Strike and a miss there for Maddox. Strike one. Swung for the fences there, but a strikeout, as you would say in baseball. Maddox was doing his Karate Kid swing impression there. Completely whiffed, however. 10 minutes left to go in this one. Raiders up 3-2, trying to hang on. McCloskey with the ball now. Casey McCloskey loses the ball. Foul called on Casey McCloskey. Getting a little aggressive now. Time winding down in this one. Douglas County trying to get back in this one. They've answered back every single Regis goal tonight. Trying to do it once again. The Raiders trying to put this thing away, though. Add on to their already 1-goal lead.
Way to send it back downfield there.
Nick Dermer now heading that one backwards. Raiders got to hustle back on defense now. Johnny Kropansky steering that ball wide. Trey Tomlin now able to secure that one easily. Starts it, works it from the back now. Here's Alex Billings. Billings trying to work it up to his forwards. He's unable to do so. Ball's kicked out for a Raiders throw. All game long, we've seen the Raiders do a great job passing. Not too many turnovers this game, Hudson, as we've seen the last couple games. Not very sloppy.
Yeah, that's been very, very good. We saw a game against Ponderosa a couple weeks ago that had a lot of turnovers in it, but they've been playing nice. They've been keeping their passes clean and tight and finding their men. They've been doing a great job. Alex Billings with a deep throw there. Good chance here from the Raiders, and it's just cut off there by Douglas County. Going to go out for a throw-in here.
So the Raiders, another throw here. There's been a lot this game, and that's an easy way to wind out some clock without putting pressure on this defense. So good job by the Raiders. Another throw here. Working it into the box. Nobody there, though. Trying to find Brennan O'Toole. Eli Hilt now unable to get to that ball.
It's going to go out of bounds for a Douglas County throw here. A little under 9 minutes remaining in this tight game. Regis Jesuit on top, 3-2. The Huskies trying to push some pace here.
They need to. They only have 8 minutes left to get one more goal. Plenty of time, though, for the Huskies. All they need is one. For the Raiders, you're looking to close this game out.
Yeah, another goal here would really, really help their case.
Hilt now. Eli Hilt trying to switch fields there. Nobody on that side, though, where he kicked the ball.
Yeah, He was looking for his brother Daniel Hilt, but he curved it and put it way behind him. Interesting to see here, the sophomore, the younger of the brothers, the sophomore Daniel Hilt getting the start here tonight instead of the senior Eli Hilt, who came off the bench here, but he is seeing solid minutes, and he's provided a little bit of a spark for this team, playing great on the left side of the field.
That may just be an attempt to rest him a little bit, save his energy towards this end of the game. That may be the strategy tonight from Coach Rick Wolf. Or it may be opting to go with youth. Either way, though, a lot of energy now for Eli Hilt coming into this game with fresh legs. There's a great ball in.
Calling
Raiders
for McCloskey
looking
to
to
get
drop
up there.
now. Got to drop back on defense. 7 minutes left in this one. Got to hold the score to 3-2.
McCloskey goes down there. He was pushed without the ref seeing it in the back. Little extracurriculars there by Douglas County.
So here's Eli Hilt with it, working along the sidelines. 15-yard line. Eli Hilt, shot away, block there. Back to Dermer, plenty of time, working with it. Finds his brother, Nick Dermer. Nick Dermer now. Great pass, finding Hilt. Daniel Hilt now
They're
working
going to
with
call
it.
Daniel Hilt offsides there, and he had a man on his back shoulder. We've seen this multiple times out of this sideline ref calling offsides here tonight. Just missing those guys back there for Douglas County. Attracted to the bright white of these Regis Jesuit shirts, just thinking they're offside constantly here tonight.
So Johnny Kerpansky, great defense there by Johnny. Eli Hilt working with it now. He's got Johnny Kerpansky to his left. Cannot find him, though. Nick Dermer, big kick there.
Great touch there by O'Toole, who shoved down. And they're going to give that to Regis. No card here again.
O'Toole just being thrown all game long to the ground. Haven't had many calls, though. As many as you think should be called on Douglas County. You've only seen a couple cards tonight, most of them for extracurricular activity on both teams. But a little bit more you see on Douglas County so far tonight.
Hilt going to take it here instead of the usual set piece taker, Murphy.
Here's Eli Hilt, the left-footed kicker, puts in a nice ball. Excellent opportunity for Casey McCloskey.
Mistimed there by McCloskey. It was a nice ball, maybe a little bit high, but we do know McCloskey has enough to get a good jump on that. Just couldn't right there.
So 5 minutes to go in this one. Raiders working with it now from the defensive side. Eli Hilt now, pass it off. Here's a shifty Brendan O'Toole. O'Toole pass it off to McCloskey. Nice pass, trying to find Hilt, unable to do so. Casey McCloskey.
It's going to be a Douglas County throw. Some parents not happy with that call, with that pass there from Regis Jesuit, hoping that they can push the pace and hold on to this game. They couldn't last time when they had a 1-0 lead.
I don't know about you, Hudson. With 5 minutes left, I'd love to see the Raiders tack on to their 1-goal lead and alleviate some of the pressure on this team. We're holding our breath right now. 5 minutes to go on this one. That one looked like it might have been out on the Huskies, but it is called out on the Raiders.
I'd love to see this game end quickly in a Regis win, because I smell burgers, and I would love to go get one right now.
A burger sounds nice. Bud's Bar up the street, one of my favorite places to eat. I don't know if you saw that one. The Douglas County player was 3 yards onto the field there as he made the throw. No call. Here's a big shot there by Maddox, blocked by the Raiders. Great job. Trey Tomlin there, going on his tippy toes to grab that ball and secure it. Buying some time now. Approaching 4 minutes. He's going to set this ball down. Make the pass out now. I don't know about that pass. It was a little scary bit of a pass there, but it will go out for another goal kick. Trey Tomlin can take his time here.
Yeah,
we've
said it many times tonight. A lot of goal kicks here from both sides. You're seeing, excuse me if I pronounce this wrong, Covini. That would be Alex Covini for the Huskies here. A lot of goal kick from him.
So here's a chance for the Raiders. In front, shot, goal! Raiders, 4-2 lead now. Shot, what a goal! Brendan O'Toole. 4-2 now for the Raiders, putting this game away.
great shot there from O'Toole on a breakaway opportunity. We know that speed he has. That leaves McCloskey with 2 and O'Toole with 2, combining for 4 goals on the night. What a dynamic duo these two are.
Brendan O'Toole showcasing his speed, his agility, his quickness, and most importantly, shot skill there for the goal. Raiders up 4-2 now, putting this one all but over. 3 minutes to go now. Barring a miracle, the Raiders looking to get their 7th win of the season, Hudson. They would move to 7 wins, 1 loss, and 2 ties, and would send this Douglas County 24th ranked team to 7-5.
But we do not want to call this over yet. They do say in soccer, which is the only sport actually, I think they say this, a 2-goal lead is more dangerous than a 1-goal lead.
There's an excellent opportunity. Trey Tomlin taking that one cleanly. Great job, Trey Tomlin. Tomlin now got plenty of time. He will speed it up a little bit faster than I think he should have. He should have taken all of his 8 seconds as you can as a goal. You got 8 seconds to hold on the ball there. He only takes 3. So Tomlin punts that ball quickly. 3 minutes though.
Yeah, it would be a great time there to chew some clock. He did not decide to do that right there. Instead, pushing the pace, maybe wanting a 5th goal here tonight.
I know, I wouldn't mind that, but with the 2-goal lead, I think you're taking your time. Trey Tomlin with it now. Let's see if he decides to take some time now. There you go, Trey. That's what I'm talking about. Buy some time, chew some clock, as Hudson likes to say. There you go. Now you kick it. Approaching 2 minutes now. It's a booming punt. Trying to find your speed in Brendan O'Toole. O'Toole getting shoved around by the bigger Husky player out there. That's a little ironic. You're saying he's Husky, a little bit of a bigger guy. Plays for the Huskies, so. Brendan O'Toole, though, not letting that size matter tonight. He scored 2 goals. Great job by Brendan O'Toole as JP Pack steps back in this game.
Yeah, great connection made there, Jake. That's a connection we'd often see from Sam Stern, great joke teller, who's on the team, so he could not join us in the booth here tonight. Great job on the bench here tonight by Sam Stern, hyping up his teammates.
So Brendan O'Toole now stepping off after scoring 2 big goals tonight. He took one that put the Raiders up on top, 2-1, and another one there to make it 4-2. So Brendan O'Toole, some big goals when it matters most, along with Casey McCloskey, those two stepping up big tonight, leading this team.
We have reached the 2-minute warning here. No 2-minute warning in soccer, but we'd like to give you a warning up here in the booth.
These should be an exciting final 2 minutes. Raiders doing a great job, as we mentioned, Hudson. Our key to the game was finish. They got to finish these last 2 minutes. But wow, what a finish. What a great game we've watched so far tonight, Hudson. As this goes out for yet another Regis corner kick, and now you can take some more time off the clock as Casey McCloskey going to square up for this one.
Yeah, we have seen Casey McCloskey taking a lot of set pieces here tonight. We usually see Murphy taking these, but McCloskey's so dangerous in so many different ways. Love to see him out there taking the corners. He's had great ball placement all night.
So here we go, Raiders. Going to buy some time. Little shielding action there. This is where it gets fun. Great job by the Raiders now, buying some time along the corner, along those sidelines. Now you run the clock, you chew it out. Under a minute now, up 2 goals, trying to close this game out, go out of Douglas County Stadium with a win.
And that is Josh Dermer, the sophomore, holding it there in the corner, chewing some clock. Up steps Kerpansky.
Johnny Kerpansky making another big play. He's been all over the field tonight. Great job, Johnny Kerpansky. Now Tanner Scarr stepping in, applying some pressure. Raiders now trying not to give up another goal. They've only given up 2 tonight. Trey Tomlin's been phenomenal, but that one save, and wow, 2 players go flying there. The call will be on the Huskies. As time runs out in this one, approaching 20 seconds, this clock will wind down. The Raiders will walk out of Douglas County Stadium with a win, beating this Huskies team 4-2. Will be the final score. The Raiders hopefully going to move up a little bit, Hudson. They're ranked 12th as of now. The Huskies most likely moving down from their 24th current ranking. Going to move to 7-5. Raiders going to move to 7 wins, 1 loss, and 2 ties on the season. One of the best starts in Regis Jesuit soccer history. We're so excited to have this season with you, along with the Regis Jesuit football season. We're going to have a broadcast for you on Friday. Number 6, Regis Jesuit Raiders taking on number 10, Legend Titans. Great win tonight by the Raiders. Our Raiders Sports Network crew, myself, Jake Stewart, along with Hudson Ridley, my color commentator, Jack Fade on camera, and our phenomenal producer, Patrick Carlson. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Raiders win 4-2, 2 goals from Casey McCloskey, 2 goals from Bennett O'Toole. Good night. Thank you.